Good day. We are the Systems Analysis and Design 1, Euphoria Group, and we perform studies about your existing system, and now we would like to propose a new equipment management system for your audiovisual center. I am Keeno Javier.
I'm Carlo Francisco Viceral.
I'm Anton Enrique Kraft.
I am Mohini Dasi Francis F. Guevara. I am Pauline Gail.
So let's start with the company view.
Alright, so to give you a brief background about De La Salle College of St. Benilde, DLSCSB is located at Taft Avenue, Manila, and it can be reached easily through private and public transportation. So it holds the okay. Let's go this first. Okay, here we go. So it holds the Learning Resource Center department, and which manages the audiovisual center. This AVC holds the equipment, which will be borrowed by the students and faculty to guide them in their learning and teaching. So here's the logo, and then to give you a short history, it was part of the LSU Manila before, but then it became separate one. So it has three campuses: the AKIC, SDA, and the staff campus. Alright, so here we go. The products and services that they have. So the CSB has provides equipment. That's it, to be borrowed by the students and faculty. Some of this equipment are the CD player, projectors, lapel mics, boombox, and microphone. So, okay. So next, competitors. So the competitors of this AVC are the equipment management system of SMIT-CAP and Ateneo de Zamboanga. So as you can see, they just have almost the same equipment, but then some are more. Okay, type and number of customers. Of course, the customers are the students and faculty, and the transaction, the borrowing, returning, and reserving, and then here's the organizational chart. So next, we'll talk about the statement of opportunity.
As you can see, the statement of opportunity clearly shows that when the AVC or the Audiovisual Center claims and uses this proposed system, they will benefit greatly, not only just for them, but also for the customers or the borrowers. You can see that the necessary benefits that they will attain through this is that they will have a much more faster and effective use on the system, and give the students, borrowers, customers less hassle or time throughout the entire progress. Everyone will have the opportunity to be satisfied through all of these benefits, and that even though it can be a somehow competitive and powerful proposed system, it still is on the way of progressing much. You can also see that through the claiming of this proposed system, there would be lesser problems in the entire CSB. And next is,
As we can see here, the objectives of the system. Oh, sorry. The objective of the audiovisual center is to support the school's learning ground through their services. They are part of the firm structure of the school system who render service of lending equipment and materials that usually used for different events, organization meetings, and classes. Audiovisual Center also aims to give the entire educational system of the La Salle College of St. Benilde a maximized learning service through our proposed various methods. We have objectives with tangible and intangible benefits, such as cost reduction and avoidance, error reduction, increased flexibility, and so on. The next is significance of the study. For the significance of the study that should be implemented will help us to know what do we need to improve for the ABC system. So as for the borrowers, obviously, we're able to know what they need to do and what they want to happen. Obviously, the borrowers will always look for improvements, and now for the staff, they are the one who renders services. With that, we can know what they need to have, what they need to do, and how should they do their service. Lastly, for the company or for the department, you'll be able to know what they need to provide for the betterment of the ABC system and also for its staff. So the next is scope and limitations.
Scope and limitations. Our team performed a series of patient monitoring and we came up with the study through these observations. Those only covered by this are the related to the equipment management of the audiovisual center. Included here are the improvements on performing transactions like reserving. Reserving will be made quicker by just going online, logging in, and filling up a form. Increased security of equipment is also a part of this avoid and reduce cost. Flexibility of the system is also a concern here because the convenience of the related people is a must. In short, all the improvements available for this process in the equipment management are in the scope of this study in order to satisfy all the people connected to it. The AVC staff, customers, and the accounting personnel. Everything outside of the equipment management is out of study range. Process, like those done, is clean. Accounting offices, other payments aside from penalties, and Moodle sites are out of scope and won't be included in any stated of objectives. Next is definitions.
Actually, the next is the process walkthrough. So let's start with this. Step one is fill up a form. So as you can see here, the student is filling up a pink form, writing what are the equipment she will borrow, where the room is, and what time. So next is you should present it to the ABC staff. As you can see, you must also surrender your ID. And then so that's it. Surrender your ID, and then the staff will test the equipment before lending. Okay, so we will check it. As you can see, this is a speaker. He is checking it. And then once the equipment are checked, you can now get the equipment and bring it to your room. Okay, so after that, of course, you must return the equipment. So here, the student is returning it, the complete equipment. Of course, it must not be damaged and must be returned at the same condition. So here, he checks it again, of course, to check if there are some damages or whatever to see. Okay. So then after returning, and if there is a damage, so there will be a form given. Actually, this is the penalty form. stating that you must pay for damaged equipment, and that's it. So here, if there are no damages and returned on time, staff will give back your ID and you're done. That's it. Next.
Next is the process versus time cycle, or cycle time. You can see in the table on what the process of all of these 8 activities consume, the time allotted. The total time, as you can see, is 19 minutes and 55 seconds overall. And the cycle time, or the overall time for everything, is 1 hour and 57 minutes. As you can see, that the cycle time takes long because we included the time consumed in class as well as the actual processing time. We also decided that steps 4, 6, and 7, as well as 8, can be streamlined so that time consumption will be lessened and help the entire progress and process work more effectively and efficiently. Next is
the UML diagrams of the existing system. As we can see here, so we can see in the screen, this is the use case diagram of this existing system. First, it allows the borrower to reserve, borrow, and return the equipment. Then, it allows the AVC system to maintain equipment, inventory, and generate reports. It also allows the accounting to settle penalties committed by the borrower. For the borrower to reserve equipment, he should go to the audiovisual center and then fill up the reservation form. To borrow equipment, the borrower must also fill up the borrowing form and surrender their ID to the AVC. And to return the borrowed equipment, they should surrender the equipment without any damage to avoid penalties. If ever the borrower commit penalties, they must settle the accounts given by the AVC to the accounting office. Then the next is recommendation for improvement. So recommendation. So here is the table of recommendations. First, the problems to be innovative and modern. Recommended improvement will be the improvement of the management of the equipment online. And then affected facilities would be every process except borrowing and returning. And then the second is reduce time allotted for the process. Make the process online. It will make it faster and that everyone can easily go to it. So number 3 is make the customer and the staff feel more satisfied, comfortable, and convenient. Make the process online again. Be powerful, helpful, and competitive enough to be able to open new markets and sales opportunities. Make the process online. So as we can all see, if the process will be more online, it will be the borrowers will be liable for every transaction they wanted. And next is